Hello, my name is Viktoria Elisabeth Kaunzner. I'm a violin soloist, composer, professor, founder and artistic director of UKOREVV, Universal Korean Organic Ensemble Viktoria and Virtuosi, Berlin. I'm excited to present to you my unique CD album Saiga Antelope, featuring music and violin concertos by famous lady composers such as Violetta Dinescu, Claudia Montero, Elina Katz-Czernin, and my own works. It will be available exclusively on the international award-winning solo musical label in Munich. Together with UKOREVV, 30 young, excellent virtuosos from 15 nations, we toured through the most prestigious concert halls in Germany, such as Herkules Hall Munich, Palace of Culture Dresden, Leishalle Hamburg, or Philharmonie Berlin. I'd love to say a passionate thank you to all virtuosi and to our invited guest conductor, Juan Pablo Helin. Our last concert was in historic Reitstadel Neumarkt, where we also did the audio recordings for the CD album. In my composition Saiga Antelope, you can hear the Saiga Antelope motif. I gained for colorful orchestration and integrated the Chinese mouth organ sheng in my piece. You also can listen complex gripping rhythms, so the piece is driven by really interesting rhythmical patterns. Saiga Antelope was commissioned by Pyramidale Festival in Berlin. This is my jumpy Saiga Antelope motif. At the age of 28, I was selected as youngest female professor of violin and chamber music at Franz Liszt Music University Weimar for its South Korean branch at Gangnam University. The aim of the joint cooperation between Franz Liszt Music University Weimar and the South Korean Gangnam University was to establish an orchestra school. I had a great time together with my students and lived and worked in South Korea for more than 7 years. Since then, I developed a deep affinity to this fabulous country with its tremendous rich culture. There, I could dive into the traditional South Korean music scene called gugak. In the spirit of Antonio Vivaldi, who assembled his own music students from Ospedale della Pietà as an orchestra, I was encouraged by my mentors such as Yuri Menuhin, Ivry Gitlis, or my former professor Saka Bronn to go for this unique, special way.
Oh, it's a really good piece. But what I like most of all is the way you integrated non-Western instruments. Did it very successfully, and it gives it color and variety. And you obviously had great players because it was flying, so I congratulate you.
The Romanian composer Violetta Dinescu, whom I've known since about 20 years, has dedicated her violin concerto Rome Fleuve to me. It's an incredible honor.
Ich vergleiche die Entstehung von einem Werk mit der Entstehung einer Delta von sehr vielen Quellen, die erscheinen aus unterschiedlichen Teilen der Erde.
Bach, Beethoven, Sibelius, Brahms, Tchaikovsky, Liszt. What about violin concertos written by lady composers? I've performed Violetta Dinescu's incredibly demanding music in Germany, South Korea, Spain, France, the Czech Republic and Ukraine. Thanks to the Munich Foundation Stiftung Kulturelle Erneuerung, I was able to commission a composition from Uzbek-Australian composer Elina Katz-Czernin. Elina and I have performed this gorgeous piece called Times of Rain and Sun in the version for violin and piano in Sydney and Berlin.
fragte mich, in welche Richtung das Stück gehen sollte, und ich meinte, vielleicht kannst du was schreiben, das so, ja, hebend und erbaulich ist.
Ich wollte Rain als wasserbringend, lebendbringend und Sonne als Wärme spenden. Also kathartisch. Ja, es war kathartisch.
And I have performed Times of Rain and Sun for children in New York, Zurich, Valencia, and Seoul. Another work of mine, Silk Road, with 3 movements, Emerald, Ruby, and Andalusit, was commissioned by a music-loving family. On this CD, you will listen Silk Road in our live performance at Philharmonie Berlin with its phenomenal acoustics. The Concerto for Violin and String Orchestra by Argentinian composer Claudia Montero won a Latin Grammy Award. It is pure fury tango. I was heavily touched when I heard the story about this concerto, because Claudia Montero was just shortly diagnosed with cancer when she started to compose the piece. And sadly, she passed away in 2021. I wish to shed more light on the important works by lady composers and to support them. And I'm pretty sure there are way more works to be discovered. My album Saiga Antelope is produced on the highest international audio technological standard. We use Dolby Atmos immersive sound in the Munich MSM studios. Thank you for your generous donation. You can support us here. Embark on a sensual musical journey with the speed of the Saiga Antelope. We plan to submit our CD album for international CD awards such as the Grammys. In 2023, UKOREVV already was nominated for an Opus Classic CD award. You can become part of a musical creative journey. You can commission a composition from me for a company anniversary or exclusively for a private birthday celebration. Then with UKOREVV in duo or trio or larger ensemble or even in the orchestra size, as you can listen on CD album Saiga Antelope, we can play the world premiere for you exclusively, because music makes life more beautiful. Let's enjoy it together.